Alright, little buddy, you got your training, you got your game face, and you got your flag. Now go out there and take out those zombies. That's not the kind of zombie I was thinking about. But you are new with your training. Now go out and destroy more zombies. That's the Green Ranger. He was here in town to help us. You better fix this. And that's a green stick bot. Do I have to do everything myself? Whoops, my mistake. That was a squirrel.
Yikes! There's Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 fighting chaos all over the table today. We checked out Super Brainz and Rose earlier.
We did?
That's right, it was fabulous.
And those figures did some things, but now the rest are assembled. Kernel Korn, Captain Deadbeard, Weed, Foot Soldier Zombie, Disco Zombie, and Peashooter.
How about me? Super Brainz!
No, we did, you remember?
We did?
Yes, it was fabulous. Don't you recall?
Wait a second. This isn't the aquarium.
Zombies. Working with zombies. Let's begin with the pack I would imagine everyone is clamoring about. Kernel Korn, Captain Deadbeard.
Aye, matey. Avast we already have seen Captain Deadbeard. Now haven't we?
That is true, Captain Deadbeard. I kind of feel like a broken harpsichord. Or is that record? We have seen Captain Deadbeard before, but in the Jazzwares Fun Dead figures, right? Plants vs. Zombie toy makers really need to get on the phone with each other.
Tell me about it!
But we're here to see the fancier versions. So smaller Captain Deadbeard, will you please step aside?
Are you making fun of me, peg leg?
No, just zombies. All right, let's open this up, right? Oh, that's right. Whew. These were the toys with the metal twist ties being still used in package. Exhausting. Kernel Korn and Captain Deadbeard outside, and if you might have saw just for a second, Captain Deadbeard actually stood pretty well without his display stand. But just in case you want him to really stand, this figure comes with the biggest, largest, robust display stand I have ever seen. Mainly because it helps hold up his weapon. I'm pretty sure without that acrylic rod, he would be falling down if he were holding his weapon.
An acrylic rod? How stupid, man. Toys with acrylic rods, I tell you what, I tell ya.
Pretty fantastic looking Captain Deadbeard figure, definitely the larger size the better. You can see even more detail on this figure. As for articulation, I think we have something in the shoulder. Head rotation. Got to be a little more gentle with these toys. I don't want to twist something off that I'm not supposed to. Looks like a little more articulation in the shoulder there. Perhaps something in the waist. I don't think so. That peg leg is probably articulated in 50 spots. And the gun weapon holds in hand real nicely. Very, very sharp looking figure. Even got a little feather on his hat.
But he doesn't come with me. Jazzwares Captain Deadbeard comes with me.
Oh, things are getting serious fast here today. Anyway, Kernel Korn, what are you up to?
Poppin' corn!
Okay. I'm assuming this is probably one of the more sought-after figures in these packs. Everybody likes Kernel Korn. He's pretty exciting. Though it would have been fun to see him in a costume. I always like seeing the basic first, though, and that's what we have here. I don't see too much articulation. In fact, maybe just a little bit here, and that's not really probably supposed to really be anything. It's just how he was constructed. I don't see anything else on him. Very standalone figure, and the plastic even feels, for some reason, feels brittle to me or something. Something's different about it. But the detail is pretty good. Pretty good detail on this figure. Fun to see Colonel Korn in a larger size.
What is that supposed to mean?
So again, out of all the 4 figure packs, this one might be the best bang for your buck.
Oops, yar. Sorry about that.
Of course, the Super Brainz Rose pack is probably also sought after. You guys take 5. Let's move on to Weed and Foot Soldier Zombie. I should quickly point out this review is on the Toys R Us exclusive action figure 2 packs. And if you really want to get grumpy, you'll find out there are deluxe action figure 2 packs with more accessories. There's that goat for Rose, that parrot for Captain Deadbeard, and some other great things. Not cool, Diamond Select, not cool. These 2 figures look cool. I'm really interested what's inside this circle of nothingness. Phew, finally. I so wish that Diamond Select Toys would use more of a box design with their toys instead of this crazy metal tie system. Get these out of here. Duh! Drives me nuts, I tell you what I tell ya. A display stand would have been nice with this Foot Soldier Zombie. You can tell he's going to be a little tippy in certain parts. Finally, we get to see a Weed though. Notice how he was facing backwards in the package. Whoops. So that's what the Weed looks like. Pretty cool figure. Again, I would have much rather seen, say, a 3-pack of Weeds doing various things, and a 3-pack of Zomburbia zombies. If you recall, we have seen the Foot Soldier Zombie before from Diamond Select. I think this was 2015. A little more dark green, a little less detail, but still has that ZPG on his back. Good figure, still a little trickier to stand, but I like how both of his feet are facing forward. The newer zombie Foot Soldier, foot facing in, a little trickier to stand, very tippy, highly detailed, very slippery, very hunched over as well. But that's kind of how you see him running around. Of course, you're carrying that giant ZPG on your back. Most of the detail went into that figure of this figure pack, while the Weed is pretty simple, not much articulation on there, maybe a little bit down by his, the head, can rotate, and that's about it. You can remove the flag if you want. Nice little Crazy Dave icon on the front. Really would have liked to see more Weeds. And I guess for articulation real quick again, head rotates. This thing is very bulbous, by the way. And it looks like you've got shoulder rotation up there. Looks like you can remove this gun and a little bit of waist rotation too. It might find a better standing point. And so far he's actually standing fairly well. Last and certainly least, it's Peashooter and Disco Zombie. Disco Zombie. Oh, who is making the decisions? Where is Citron? I think that's a little more important. Anyhow, let's check these guys out, open them up, all that. Alright, where to start with these 2? Oh, this Disco Zombie has all sorts of problems. His hand fell off. There we go, a little better. The disco ball weapon. This is kind of a neat little weapon we can have him hold on to. If I can get this right. There we go. And it looks like we have another display stand to help you hold it up, but mine seems to be a little bit defective. Oops. Oh, there we go. It is a zombie, right? I don't even know what to say. This Disco Zombie probably is the worst Diamond Select toy I have ever seen. I'm sorry. Most of these I really think are cool. He's not even holding his weapon right. There's something positioned wrong. His arms are all noodle-like. Plastic is very brittle this time or something. A very hard plastic that is not as forgiving. Display stand's a little goofy on this guy. I do appreciate having a display stand though, for sure, so good on that. But Jazzware's totally for the win on Disco Zombie. That guy even had sparkles on his glasses, necklace, and ring. Look for that one if you still can. Sorry, Disco Zombie. You're not my friend. But we can redeem ourselves a little bit with the Peashooter. Finally, we have just a Peashooter, no costuming. Although it is doing a cool gesture. If you recall the Peashooter from 2015 and the 2016 Peashooter, the Toxic P, these two certainly fit better. Whereas I'm not sure what that guy ate for breakfast. Good to see the Peashooter again. The failed attempt on the Disco Zombie, not so. I would totally stay clear from this pack. It is not happening.
Oh, rats.
So the whole collection shows up, and obviously the stars of the show are still Super Brainz and Rose, Colonel Korn, and Captain Deadbeard. I think those turned out pretty darn cool. Although I would have liked to seen a little bit of articulation on Colonel Korn. As for the other two packs, it's nice to have a weed. Peashooter's kind of boring. Foot Soldier is incredible if you haven't had a chance yet. And just don't get me started about Disco Zombie.
Oh.
These ultra fancy nice figures from Diamond Select are sure fun and neat, but are certainly more for show than they are for play. And again, I hate to say it, avoid the Toys R Us exclusives and look for the more deluxe packs with the extra stuff.
The footy soldier could use a display stand.
Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 Diamond Select Toys appears on store shelves February 2017, and the Toys R Us exclusives run $15 each. These toys certainly look good on the outside, but have a few issues on the inside. However, if you're looking for a fighting good time with displayable figures, look no farther than some of these greats, like Colonel Korn and Captain Deadbeard. But not you, Disco Zombie. Not you. That's what I have to say about that.
Disco Squirrel would have made a far better figure. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.
Thar you be a handsome figure as well. Thar thank you be.
Yarr! What about me? No one talks avasty about me. I'm pretty cool, mini Captain Deadbeard too, right? Right? Look at me, everybody, pay attention to me. Yarr!
That guy weird. Yar.